What's up, party people? My name is Daryl Wilson, and today I'll be showing you all how to use the WooCommerce plugin to build your e-commerce websites with WordPress. The WooCommerce plugin is a free plugin that allows you to take your boring WordPress website and turn it into a fully functional e-commerce website. With WooCommerce, you can create products, accept various payments with credit cards, set your shipping rate, and you can also have your taxes automated to make things real easy. You can also create coupon codes for your customers and provide them with a discount for your products. I'll be going through every option with WooCommerce, so by the end of this video, you will be an e-commerce expert. So let's talk about what we are going to cover today in this video. First, I'll show you how to get your domain and hosting to create your e-commerce website. Plus, I'll have an exclusive discount for you that allows you to host your store for as little as $3 a month. Then I'll show you how to install WordPress on your website, which is really simple. Next, I'll show you how to import an e-commerce starter website, which will make your e-commerce website live in a few clicks. We will be using a new theme that allows you to customize every part of your e-commerce website. Now, I've done a lot of research, and this new theme will make you and your store look really professional. After we get your website set up, I'll be showing you how to create 6 different products. First, I'll show you how to create a simple product. A simple product is just like it sounds, a product with no options, just an add to cart option. Next, I'll be showing you how to create a variable product. A variable product offers different variations for your product, like size and color. Next, I'll be showing you how to create a grouped product. A group product contains various products inside the main product. A good example would be something like memory for an iPhone, like a 16 gig iPhone, 64 gig iPhone, or a 128 gig iPhone. Then I'll be showing you how to create a virtual product. This can be used for something like a service or a 1-hour phone call for consultants or lawyers. Then I'll be showing you how to create a digital downloadable product. A good example of a digital downloadable product would be something like an ebook, a painting, or any general file that you want to sell on your e-commerce website. And lastly, I'll show you how to create an affiliate product. Here you can promote other people's products, and if someone clicks on your link and buys something, you can make a commission of the sale from that specific product. While we make our products, I'll show you how to price your products, how to add sales dates for your products, adjusting the inventory of your products, uploading images for your products, and adding in SEO-friendly descriptions that will make your products rank on Google. In fact, I do have many products that rank on the first page of Google, so I'll teach you how to add the proper description so people can find your products a lot easier. I'll also be showing you how to categorize your products and also add them to the menu. With product categories, you can put specific product categories on any part of your e-commerce website. For example, I have 3 product categories: watches, laptops, and headphones. Each page only displays the products that are within that product category, making your website really easy to navigate for your customers. Next, I'll walk you through on how to customize your shop page and make it look real professional. I'll show you how to add different widgets to your sidebar, like a search bar where customers can search for specific products on your e-commerce websites. I'll show you how to add a filter by price widget so your customers can filter by price. Also, we can add a recently viewed product widget. This reminds your customer of what they viewed earlier, so they might go back and purchase your products. There are various widgets you can add to your e-commerce store for free, and I'll walk you through on how to set all of those up today. After your visitor selects their products, they will be brought to a really clean cart page that you can fully customize. Here, the users can change the quantity of their products in their carts, and they can also insert coupon codes that can give them discounts for the products. Next, your customers will be brought to a checkout page. From here, users can pay with credit card, PayPal, and yes, even Bitcoin. Upon purchase, they will be brought to a thank you page where you will get an email notifying you of a sale, and the customer will get a purchase receipt automatically sent to their email. After the customer purchases a product, they will get their own custom dashboard. Here they can check their orders, manage their downloads, update their address, change their payment methods, and also edit their account details. This is all automated by WooCommerce. Then I'll be showing you all how to set up shipping. I'll be showing you how to set up free shipping, standard shipping, and also set up shipping zones. Next, I'll be showing you how to set up taxes. What's really cool is that WooCommerce can automate your taxes, so you will pay the correct taxes no matter what state you are in or where your customers are from. I'll also walk you through on how to set up manual taxes if you wanted to charge a specific tax rate for your products. I'll also be showing you all how to set up coupon codes. With coupon codes, you can offer discounts or even offer free shipping coupons. For example, if I enter the coupon code Daryl, you'll see I get 50% off the total in my cart. Awesome. And lastly, I'll be showing you all how to set up payment methods on your e-commerce website. I'll show you how to take credit cards from anywhere around the world on your website. You can add PayPal and even Bitcoin to your e-commerce website, and I'll walk you through on how to set all these up today. The great part about setting up all these payment merchants is that these are all completely free. After you have all the WooCommerce settings down and you're getting more comfortable, I'll be showing you how to manage your orders so you can keep all of your orders updated and be on top of your sales for your e-commerce website. I'll also cover how you can design your store. You can change the color, adjust the sales banner, offer different product layouts, and ultimately customize any part of your e-commerce website. And if you guys stick around to the end, I got some bonuses for you guys, like how to customize your WooCommerce emails and also how to submit your products to the Google Merchant Center. So before we begin, if you guys like what I presented in this video, make sure to give me a big thumbs up. It really helps this channel grow and it helps me provide free tutorials for everybody here on YouTube. And also let me know what kind of e-commerce website you are building in the comments below. I'm always interested to hear what kind of e-commerce websites people are building. Also, there are timestamps in the description below of this video, so if you want to jump to any section, feel free to jump to any part of this video at any time. Also, there is a playback button speed on the bottom of the screen, and if you feel like I'm going too fast or too slow, you can speed up or slow down the video. So are you guys ready to make some money? Yes? All right, good, awesome. Let's go ahead and start this WooCommerce tutorial. Let's first start by getting your domain and hosting and set up your e-commerce website. Now there is a link in the description of this video. It'll take you to a page to purchase fast and discounted hosting. And this is NameHero.com. Now NameHero.com performed as the most fastest and one of the most reliable web hosting companies out there. Now, how do I know that? How do you know I'm not just lying to you, right? Well, I actually tested NameHero against 20 other web hosting companies for 90 days, and NameHero performed as one of the fastest and the most reliable web hosting companies on my list. In fact, NameHero had 0 downtime this whole week, so you'll have a reliable and a fast WordPress website. Now, I contacted the owner of this company to give me a special discount, so through my link exclusively, you all will save 70% off your web hosting. If you go to the website normally, you'll only save 50% off your hosting packages, and the owner gave me this discount just for my viewers on YouTube. So when you get to this page, you will click on Get Started Now. NameHero offers 4 different types of web hosting plans. They offer the Starter Cloud, the Plus Cloud, the Turbo Cloud, and the Business Cloud. For those of you who are just getting started out for the very first time, I recommend the Plus Cloud. I think that's suitable. It gives you a lot of SSD storage. It's a very affordable plan, and your website will be very fast. However, for those of you who have been using WordPress for a while and you want to upgrade, I highly recommend the Turbo Cloud. Now, the reason why I recommend the Turbo Cloud is because this plan offers the NVMe storage technology, which is a new type of storage technology for web hosting servers. For example, so this graph is from PCWorld.com, and you'll see that the NVMe storage can transfer data a lot faster than typical SSD and SATA hard drives. Also, you'll see that the NVMe storage can access information a lot faster than typical SSD and SATA hard drive. So for those of you who want a blazing fast website, I think the actual Turbo Cloud is a pretty good option. But I know everyone out there is on a different budget, so just select the package that works for you. And once you select the package, we'll scroll down to the bottom, and then you'll click on Order Now. All right, cool. So this is where you're going to enter in your new website. So for example, mynewamazingwebsite.com or mydogisamazing.com or whatever you want to put. I'll just put demo tutorial 123.com and click on search. And look at that, we get a free domain on top of that. So once you select your domain, you'll click on continue. Lastly, we have the review and checkout, and look at that. You just saved $125. You have a year of web hosting and ID protection for under $70. So you have a very good value with NameHero.com. Once you're on this page, you will scroll down. Next, we have the billing details. So you've seen this screen before. You'll put in your first name, your last name, your social security number, your bank account. I'm just kidding, guys. They don't want that information. It's a joke. You'll put in your billing address and any other information you see here. For the support pin, make sure you write this down. So if there's an issue or you want to know something about your account, they will want to know about your pin just to verify that it's you calling, and they want to make sure it's not just some random person over the internet trying to get your info. You'll create a password, which you probably use the same password for all your other websites, right? I'm just joking. I do that sometimes, but I should really stop that. We have the payment method, so you can pay with credit card, PayPal, Coinbase, or credit card, Stripe. Look at that. People are using crypto. In fact, crypto, I think Bitcoin's almost at $20,000 right now. Yeesh. It's crazy, man. It's just going up. And then you can go ahead and fill all this information out. Once you fill everything out on this page, you will then click on the checkout button. Now, I will purchase an account, and I will meet you on the very next page. And congratulations on registering your domain. So this is your current client area. Here you can access your support, you can access billing, you can purchase more domains, or you can upgrade or purchase other web hosting packages if you want to do that. And Name Hero has very good support. So at any time if you have a problem with your website, under the support, you can open a ticket, or you can contact them anytime if you have issues with the websites. So next, let's install WordPress onto your new domain. Under the My Cloud, you'll go ahead and click on My Cloud. I like this new interface Name Hero introduced. They recently remade their whole websites. For those of you who have been with Name Hero for a while, you can tell they did a really good job at making their site look really nice. So I will click on the Plus Cloud. The next thing that we will do is we will access the cPanel. So on the left side under Actions, you will see Log into cPanel. Go ahead and click on Log into cPanel. All right, cool. So next, let's install WordPress. Let's scroll down, just keep scrolling, just keep scrolling. We're going to find WordPress installer, and we're going to install WordPress onto our domain. So under software, you'll see WordPress Manager by Softaculous. And go ahead and click on that. Next, it's going to say install a new copy. So let's click on install. All right, so this is the software setup. So let's just change some quick settings while we install WordPress onto our domain. For the protocol, make sure you have HTTPS. That just makes sure that your website has a valid SSL, and that just lets people know that your website is secure. For the in directory, make sure nothing is there. That just means yourwebsite.com. That's it. We don't want it to be whatever that is, so just leave it like that. For the site name, you can give your website a name, and you can also give it a description. So this can be web agency. You guys can see I do this quite often. And I just put cool website agency or something like that. You can change all this later, so don't worry about it. For the admin username, make sure you put something that you know, because you will need this information to log into your website and change it. So I'll put Paddywhack. And then for my admin password, I'll put Paddywhack99. For the admin email, make sure you have access to this specific email, because let's say, for example, you forget your password. You will need to have access to this email to retrieve your password. And I'll scroll down. You can also select your language, but I just speak English, so I'll leave this as English, but you can select all of these languages like Spanish, Turkish, Arabic, and all those languages, and scroll down. And then we will click on the install button at the bottom of the screen. So now it's installing WordPress onto our domain. All right, WordPress has successfully been installed. On the administrative URL link, you can click on this link right here. And congratulations, you have now successfully installed WordPress and your website is now live on the internet. All right, now let's move on to step 2. Now we're going to import a starter e-commerce website to get you up and running a lot faster. Now before we do that, if you go to the top left and click on Visit Site, this is your current WordPress website. I know it's a little bland, a little boring, so we're gonna make it look really good. Let's go back over here to our dashboard. Now go over here to Appearance and go to Themes. Now up on the top left, you'll see Add New. So essentially, for those of you who have no idea how WordPress works, themes are basically the style and the structure of your current website. So every theme out there offers different features, they offer different templates, and just an overall different style of how to present your website. Now we're gonna be using a newer e-commerce theme that just came out with the most features I've ever seen, and I will be having another video on the best e-commerce themes. But over here under Search Themes, you're gonna type in Blocksy. And this is the theme that you're going to install right here. So go ahead and click on Install Now. You guys have seen I've already installed it, and then click on Activate. There are a lot of other WordPress themes out there like Astra and Suki and other various ones. However, you can always switch from theme to find out what works best for you. However, I just found that Blocksy just has the most features for e-commerce websites I have ever seen before in a WordPress theme. So right here, it's saying, all right, congratulations, you installed Blocksy. Now it's saying install the Blocksy Companion. Go ahead and click on Blocksy Companion. What this does is that it adds more features to your website, like pre-made starter templates and other various features. Now right here, it's saying, go ahead and they actually want information that'll help them improve their product, but you can allow that or skip it. It's really up to you. For now, I'll just click on skip. All right, cool. Now we have starter sites. So there are a lot of various starter sites this theme offers. In fact, I do have a new tutorial on this one right here, and that talks about an Amazon affiliate website. And yeah, I'll leave that in the description below, but I don't want to go off topic here. We're gonna go ahead and import this one right here called Modern Shop. So right here, you'll click on Imports. So first it'll ask you to activate a child theme. You don't necessarily have to do that, but I'm going to uncheck it because most of us who are beginners, we don't really need to have child themes. And then I'll click on Next. Now it's saying choose your page builder. I'm going to select Elementor for my specific page builder. You can always choose Brizy as well. Brizy is actually another really good drag and drop builder. It'll import the same exact demo anyways, and also the WooCommerce settings will not change for either builder. So I'll click on Elementor and go to Next. Now it's saying to install and activate these plugins. So it's going to install the WooCommerce plugin, Elementor, and Contact Form 7. Now, for those of you who don't know where to find WooCommerce, I'll go ahead and show you after we import this. So you don't have to use this specific theme, and I'll show you where you can actually install it. So right here on the bottom right, you'll click on Next, and then make sure this is a clean install and click on Install. Now it's importing this e-commerce starter website on our WordPress website. All right, so our starter website has been imported successfully. Go ahead and click on View Site. And awesome, we can now see that we have a fully functional e-commerce website that is all ready to go. We have the images, we even have this little cookies notice where that'll help us with retargeting. Then we have our featured products, and all we need to do now is just swap these, change the currency to whatever currency that you need, and we are all set and all ready to go. So you guys can see it's a beautiful website and it has a lot of really cool features. So yeah, congratulations. You now have an e-commerce website up and running. Now, if you want to kind of browse around and take a look, they do have some other really cool options they've laid out. So for example, if I click on this shop page, this is our new shop, and you can simply just swap this image, change the text. You can also change the color as well instead of this black and yellow. And then here we have the actual products, and we have ratings, and we have all these other options, and it just looks really, really clean. Then we can actually add a right sidebar on your shop. So if you want to add something like a right sidebar or a left sidebar. So that's pretty cool. Now they've also had this About Us. So we have a free About Us page they've made for us, and you can just go ahead and swap your images and everything will be all good and dandy. And then again on the Contact Us as well. I like how they use Contact Form 7 because I get a lot of problems with WP Forms. So when they fill this out, this will go directly into your email inbox. So pretty cool. So now that you guys have your starter website up and running, now let's go ahead and make some products. Now at any time, if you want to edit this website, you'll use the page builder. So right here where it says edit with Elementor, you'll simply click on edit with Elementor, and then you can design, you can change everything that you want on your e-commerce website using this really simple drag and drop builder. So you can see here, we can just change this text to, you know, whatever we want to change this text. And then we can always swap this image as well by right clicking and clicking on edit selection and going to the style. And here I can simply go ahead and swap the image to anything that I want, or I can even have a specific color. So for example, I'll just get rid of that. And then under the specific color right here, we can add in like a red or, you know, something else like that. So you can have full control and flexibility over your e-commerce websites. Now, I'm going to talk about the page builder a little bit later. I don't want to jump into that. I want to go ahead and teach you all how to make products and also how to install the WooCommerce plugin. So right here, I'll go back to View Page. All right, so now let's say, for example, you want to install WooCommerce manually. Over here under the dashboard, you'll go down to Plugins and click on Add New. Now, a lot of these starter websites, they install the plugins for you automatically, but under Search Plugins, you can type in WooCommerce. And right here, you'll see the plugins. So you can just click on Install and activate it, and that will actually give you the ability to start making products and start selling on your e-commerce website. Now, on the left side, you're gonna see products, and you can click on All Products. Now, this demo actually creates a lot of demo products for us. So you can see we have all these demo products, like we have this picture of this bag, and they just put in a bunch of demo content. Now, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to change this currency. I'm going to delete all of the products, and then I'm going to show you all how to create a simple product. To change your currency of your website under WooCommerce, you'll go to your Settings tab. And we'll scroll down. See, they say I'm in UK, but I'm actually not there. And they have it under pound. Looks like euros, right? Looks like the same, huh? So here I'll put the United States dollar, and then click on Save Changes. All right. Then under Products, what I'll do is I'll click on All Products. Now these are all demo products, so what I'm gonna do is delete all of them. So I'm gonna click on this check right here, which selects everything. Under the bulk actions, I'll click on move to trash, and I'll click on apply. All right, so now I have no products on my store. So now let's go ahead and create a simple product. Now a simple product is a product with no options and no variables. It's just a product that you can add to the cart. So if you have a product that you just want to sell, that you want to add it to the cart, maybe you have like a green screen you want to sell, or you want to sell your Game Boy or something like that, this would be considered a simple product. So we have the title of the product, we have the description of the product, we have an image, and we also have other various images as well. And then below that, we have the description of the actual simple product. This can be something like made in China. It can be the return policy. It can be information that's not necessarily important, yet it should be included with the product. So let's go ahead now and make a simple product. All right, under products, we'll click on add new. So this is going to be the simple product. Next, we have this long tail description. Now this long tail description is actually this description right here. This should be something about your ingredients, or it should be something about your return policy. So this should be something like made with 100% cotton. You know, it weighs 3 pounds. I don't know, 3 pounds, or, you know, and then dimensions, just to give the product a little bit more detail about what it is. Scrolling down here, we have a simple product, right? So we are creating a simple product. Now, what is the price of this simple product? Well, this price is around $100. You can also set a specific sale for that specific product. So let's say, for example, it's $100, but I'm feeling generous. So it's $50 now, and I'll schedule this sale from February 15th to February, I don't know, 20th, something like that. So now it's actually on sale from these days. Pretty cool. Now, also on the left side, we have inventory. If you have a SKU number for your specific product, you can go ahead and put that there. What that means is you guys might have SKU numbers for your inventory, and you can go ahead and put it here. Next, we have managed stock. And what managed stock does, that will actually display the stock level of that specific product. Let's say, for example, we have 10 of these. Now, also this will show right here that you actually have the product in stock. So it'll let the customers know how many you have. So we have 10 in stock, right? Do you want to allow back orders? We can say no, we can say yes, but notify the customer, or we can just allow it in general. So that means if you're out of stock, you can actually still sell the product. And then low stock threshold. When do you want to be notified that you're running low on the stock? Well, maybe around 5 products we're running low, right? That would sound pretty good. Now they also have this new option here, and I'm not really sure on some reasons why you'd want to add this, but you can click on this and that will only be able to sell this specific product only. So that means other users can't add anything else to the cart. So there are some reasons for that. Quite frankly, I don't know, but I'm sure there's reasons why you'd only want to sell this product alone and nothing else. Next, we have shipping. So here you can actually put the weight of the product. You can put the dimensions. And then we also have shipping class. We will talk more about shipping classes a little bit later in the video. Essentially, you're just kind of categorizing the shipping, but here you can put the weights and the dimensions as well. Next, we have an upsell and a cross-sell, and I'll give you an example of both. Now, an upsell is a product that you are currently recommending when someone's actually viewing a product. For example, we have this product right here. Now, if I scroll down on this specific product, you're going to see related products. Now, these are upsells. So I'm basically recommending other products when they are currently viewing this specific product. That is an example of an upsell. So next, let's talk about cross-sell. So cross-sells will actually recommend other products when you are at the cart. For example, let's say I'm on this shop right here and I want to actually purchase something. So I'll purchase this simple product and I'll add it to the cart, right? And on the top right here, I can actually view the cart. And if I scroll down, you're going to see right here, you may also be interested in, and then we have this variable product. So what this is a cross-sell. So you can actually recommend products at the cart page when someone adds that specific product to the cart. A good example of this would be something like a phone. So if you are selling phones, you might want to recommend accessories for a phone on your cross-sell, right? Maybe you want to you got to get the charger, you got to get the headphones and everything else. So that's an example of a cross-sell. So yeah, that's a cross-sell. Attributes, we will talk more about attributes a little bit later when we talk about variable products. We also have advanced. Now, if you want to leave a little love letter or note for your customer, you can leave them a note saying, hey man, we love that you bought this. Congratulations, it's a great product. And then you can go ahead and put a note for them if they purchase that. So next we have menu order. Now this sounds strange, but the lower the number, the higher that priority. So let's say, for example, you want this product to be displayed on the very first product on your shop. You would put a negative number, and then you can put a hierarchy. So for example, this would be -10, right? So to display the highest, and you have a second product, you can put -7, and that will display number 2. Number 5, that'll display number 3. So it's just a hierarchy for displaying your products. Yeah, that's kind of weird how they did that, but that's what it means. And then we have enable reviews. You can enable reviews on this specific product. Next, we have the product short description. This is actually very important. So let's go back to our simple product. So here we have the simple product, and this is where we have the actual description. Now, when you're writing your description, you want to be as thorough as possible, because sometimes Google will actually index these pages and they will place them when necessary. And if you're lucky, you might get ranked on a high page and people will find this specific product. For example, you can see I have this Elementor e-commerce template package, and a lot of people are finding this page simply because it says Elementor e-commerce templates, and you can see that the content is rich. So I'm letting them know this is a pre-made starter package for the Elementor page builder. It's not a theme, and this is an e-commerce layout for the Elementor Pro version. And because I'm very descriptive about my product, this is actually on page 1 when you actually search for Elementor e-commerce templates. And you can see I'm very thorough. I talk about what it includes. I talk about how to use it. And again, I let them know that this is Elementor Pro, but they will have to use Elementor Pro for this specific layout. So when you are writing your actual description, put as much relevant content as possible, because remember, this content will rank on Google, and there's a good chance your product will actually show up higher if you put the correct SEO. So for example, I checked out one of the products on Amazon, and you can see how this product is rich in description, how they talk about what it is, they talk about what it includes, and everything else right here. So it's important to actually include what it is, how you can use it, and just rich content. So don't focus on keyword stuffing. Don't focus on this is a bag, it's a bag for men. Google doesn't like that. So just be as descriptive as possible, talk about things that are good with it, and just overall just try to give a good, simple description about your specific product. So I'll go ahead and actually use that demo content right there. So now that we have the short description, let's add the product image. So the product image is going to be the image of the actual product. Now I have demo images for all of you in the description below of this video. However, you can also get to those demo images by clicking on Media Library, and you can actually access those same images. But if you want to upload your own image, click on Upload Files, select Files, and then you'll go ahead and upload whatever file or image that you want of your specific product. So like, for example, this would be your image. I'll click on open, and then it'll go ahead and upload that specific product image. Of course, this is a thumbnail for YouTube, so that's just a bad example, but I'll go ahead and use this bag right here. I'll just use this simple bag, and I'll click on set product image. Now we have product gallery as well. So let's say, for example, you have different images of the product that you want to display, not necessarily the main picture, but you want to have other pictures, like just to show you that or show your customers that the product looks good. You can include something else like this one here, saying, oh, we have this other image of it, and we also have this other image of it like this, and these would be your product galleries. Next, we have product tags, and product tags are essentially just another way on how to relate items to another. So let's say, for example, this is a bag, right? So I'll just put bag for the tags. Now, any other product that I make with bags, I usually want to tag it with bag, because then when they click on bag by the product description, they will actually see all of the products related to bag. So that's why you'd want to create product tags. Also, we have product categories. Now, this is also very important. So I'll click on add new category, and this is the bags category. And then I'll click on add a new category. So with categories, you can display specific products on specific pages using product categories. So these are actually really important, and you can actually categorize all of your products differently. So you can put them on different pages, or you can show them on different areas of your websites. So once you guys are all done partying and putting in all this description of your product, on the right side, you'll click on publish. And congratulations, you guys have now made a simple product. So let's go ahead and click on view product and check it out. Let's see what we've done here. So here we go. We got the simple product, and I could have named this bag or something. We have the Short description, we have an image of the product and they can actually scroll through and see the other galleries, right? We have 10 in stock because remember, we allowed the stock management. So that's why the stock displays, they can select the specific number. And we also have the category of bags and we also have tags. So if I click on the category, you'll see that all of the bags will be displayed right here, right? Pretty cool. And then also if you click on the tag under bag, you will also see all of the products related to that specific category or tag as well. Now, these aren't the same thing because remember, you can't really put tags on different pages, but you can with categories. So make sure to always include specific categories and tags. They are two totally different things, okay? And then scrolling down here, we have some description of the products. And we also have this really cool trending now, which basically is from the Blocksy theme, which will display your trending products right here. So visitors can actually purchase them more and more. And then we also have reviews, and I can leave a 5-star review. This is the best tutorial on YouTube, so like this video, right? Like this video, wait, or else. All right, or else. Yep, that's all I'm gonna say. So there we go. We have the actual review of the product, and then this product will now display a 5-star review. So congratulations, now we made a simpler product. Let's go ahead and move on to the next step. Let's now create a variable product. So here's an example of a variable product. Here we have the title of the product. We have some description. Now notice here how we have color and size. So your visitors can select between different options like gray or black, and they can also select specific sizes. So let's say, it's a black backpack, they can select the small one, and then the image will actually display depending on what the user selects. So let's go ahead and make a variable product on our e-commerce website. So let's go back over here, plus new, and click on products. So I'll just do something like men's fashion bag or something like that, right? Because I don't want to put a color or size on that because we're going to have variables for this. So men's fashion bag. And then what I'll do to speed this up, I will just take this and just use this as, demo content. So made in America. And this is in the bags category, right? Now for the product data, you're going to select variable this time. Now before we set this up, I'll just put in some product description like that. Then on the left side, you will see the attributes. Now this time we're going to use attributes and variation. So for attributes, what we're going to do is we're going to select the specific attributes. So what is it, right? Size, color, right? So let's click on add. And what is this? So this is color. And I'll do something like black. Now there is the button above the actual enter sign. It's like a bracket, but you gotta hold shift and press it and it comes like that. So that's how that works. Then we also have gray. So I'll do black and gray, right? And I will select use for variations and click on save attributes. Now we also have size, right? So let's click on add again, size, and we'll do small, and then also we will do large. No medium, small or large, that's all they get. And then use for variations and save attributes. So at this point, I'm basically saying we have 2 colors and we have 2 sizes. Now let's click on variations. So what I want to do is I want to add all those variations to this specific product. So right here under add variation, we'll click on create variations from all attributes. Click on go. They're going to say, are you sure you want to do this? I'm going to say yes. Say okay. Always say okay. And I'll click on okay. All right, cool. So now we have the black small, right? The black large, and the gray small, and the gray large. So this is probably one of the most tedious things with WooCommerce is you have to actually set the specific price and image for each specific variation. So I'll click on this little icon right here. Now for the black small, I'll click on upload an image, and I will upload the picture of the, let's see, is this one the small one? This was the small one. There we go. Small one, right? Now you have to enter in a price for each variation or else this product will not display, guys. So just be mindful about that. And this is going to be $100. Oh, there we go. $100. And just like the simple product has all these options, these are all of the same options. So is this in stock? They can put back order. You can put the weight. So again, like the simple options, the simple product options, these are the same things. So just be mindful about that. So I selected the price and the image, right? And that's it. So I'll go ahead and close that. Now for the black large, I'll click on that, and I will now select the black large. And let's use this one. This one's a little bigger, right? I think it looks bigger. And this one's going to be $200. All right, so the first one was around what, $100, and this one's $200. I'll do the same thing for the gray small and the gray large. So I'll open this up, and now I'll select the gray, right? And I'll put this as 100, right? And then the large will be $200, right? Makes sense? All right, and then here we have $200, and I'll select the image as well. I'll just use the same image this time. You know, sorry guys, I'm a little lazy there. And then I'll close that. And that's it. We've now created the product. Now, one thing to note, right here we have the default form value. So what is the default settings that you want people to view when they click on the product? Well, I'm going to say a black small would be the default form values. And then again, we can select the category as well. And then we can also select the product tag. So this will be like bag. Now on the right side, you guys will need to select a product image, and the product image is actually for the shop. So we already know what the image looks like. However, we need to actually put an image for the shop page. So I'll just say it's, I don't know. Does this one look good? This one? I think this one, nah, that one looks bad. Let's just select this one. So set product image. And once you're done, you'll go ahead and publish this product. So you'll click on publish. You guys have seen I've already made this product. So I just click on updates. And now we're going to view the products. All right, awesome. So now you can see the men's fashion bag, right? And this is the default image. And then for black, we also have gray, right? And then we have black, and we have small and large. You can see the price adjusts, and also the image adjusts as well. And then for the gray, we have small, and we also have large, and then the price increases as well. So congratulations, we have made a variable product. Now also, if you click on the shop page, you will see the actual image of the actual variable product, and that is why you'd want to select an image for that specific product. So now let's talk about a group product. Now here's a good example of a group product like Apple. So you can see they're selling iPhones. However, they have the 64 gig for $799, total ripoff. They have 128, right? And then they have 256. So these are essentially all different phones, but they're grouped together to make a grouped product. Another good example of this would be something like a package. So we have a group product, right? And then we have the description. Now here you can see we have the modern bag plus the camera is $50. And then the modern bag plus the camera plus the 16 gig SSD is $75. And then also we have another one for $100. So there are different ways on how to approach group products. You know, the size is not the only way to do it. You can have like a bunch of items together if you want to go ahead and go that route. So let's go ahead and create a grouped product. We'll go back over here and click on plus new and click on product. So I'll just name this group product, right? Just to give you guys a, group product. There we go. And then, I'm lazy. So what I'll do is put in my secret demo text. Here we go. And here I'll put group product. And then here I'll paste that. I'll select a product image, right? So what should we do here? Which one? Let's choose this one here, this green one, all right? Actually, no, let's do the other one with the where's the actual one with the camera? It makes more sense, guys. It's like, because there's nothing else to offer on that product, right? There's nothing there. So set product image, bags, and then here, bag, right? Because it's a bag. And once that's all done, I will click on publish. So essentially what we've done is we've created the main product here. Now what we need to do is we need to create small products within this group product. So let's do that. Under add new, click on add new. The group product is probably the most confusing one. Maybe WooCommerce in the future will make something easier. Now that we made the group product, what are the products that you want to create inside? So first, let's just do a modern bag and camera, right? Modern bag plus camera. Now you don't need to enter any description here because we've already created description for the main product. So these are just going to be just the title and the price. So this will be something like $50, right? And yeah, that's pretty much it. And what we're gonna do also is we're gonna hide this, guys, from the actual catalog. So on the right side, you're gonna see catalog visibility. And I've actually seen other videos, and even in the past, I made this mistake, is I didn't hide this in the shop. So you have to click on edit here, and you have to make this hidden because you don't want people to see the modern bag and camera on your shop, right? You just want it to be within this group product, right? So that's why you want to hide it. So I'll click on OK, and then I'll go ahead and click on Publish. All right. So now that that's done, I'll go ahead and make 2 more. Add new. And then this will be the camera plus the 16 gig. Oh, here, hold on. 16 gig SSD, right? And then this will be $100, right? And again, I want to make this hidden because I don't want people to actually be able to select it individually. And then I'll leave product tags blank, and that's pretty much it. And then I will click on Publish. And let's create one more here. One more. Add new. I know, add new, blah, 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 blah. And then this will be the 32 gig SSD, right? So 32 gig, and this will be something like $200. I'm feeling, I want some cash. So Publish. All right, so now that we've made those simple products, now we need to link these products with the group product. So let's go ahead and click on all products, and we're gonna find the group product. So click on the group product. And here I'll scroll down and we have linked products. So what products are going to be within the actual group product, right? Well, we have the, you can just type in something that, WooCommerce can search here. So what was it? What did I do? Modern bag, right? Yeah, modern bag, right? Modern. And that one, wait, here we go. So modern. And then we'll also select another one, modern, right? 16 gig. And then the next one, so modern, and this will be the 32 gig. And then we can also rearrange these. So if you want the more expensive item at the top, you can go ahead and rearrange it. And I think we're all ready to rock and roll. So let's go ahead and update this product now. And now let's view this product. All right, so we have the group product, right? And for my specific instance, or my example, I use the modern bag plus camera, 32 SSD, and they can add all these to the cart. So they can add each and every one. So there you go. We just created a group product. Now let's go ahead and click on our shop page. All right, and let's scroll down. Now here you can see the group product, right? Now I purposely actually left this one where it's not hidden. So if you don't hide all of these simple products within the group product, they're going to display here on your shop. So you wanna make sure that you hide all of these products because you have all those products available within the group product, right? So let's just say, for example, you made a mistake and you're saying, hey man, this product's available. I don't want it to be displayed. Just click on the product, click on edit product. And then for the catalog visibility, just go ahead and hide it. There you go. So I just want to give you an example of what happens if you don't actually, hide all of them. And now you cannot view the product. So let's go back to our visit sites, shop page, and it is gone. All right, cool. So now that we all created a group product, let's move on to the next product, which is a downloadable product. And this will be something like an ebook, like those fake gurus got the ebooks. So ebook fake guru. It's the fake guru ebook, where they make $1 million and all that stuff. Now, again, we can put in some content here, right? Or actually, no, we're going to go ahead and grab our demo content we're working with here. Kind of want to use that. So I'll just put in some demo content just to, get our feet wet and get the product going. And for the product data, what we're going to do is select simple product, but we also want to have this as a downloadable and also a virtual product. Now, the reason why you want to select both is because this will actually disable the shipping, and that's kind of what you want to do here. So for your simple downloadable product, what do you want to do here? You can do something like $200, right? And whatever. Now, what file do you want people to have after they purchase the product? Well, we can add it here. And then choose the file. So if you are selling something like files, you might want to put it in a zip folder. If you're selling images, you might just want to put it somewhere like PNG, but you can also put it in a zip file. But I find that putting your files in a zip file makes the most sense. So for example, I have this image right here, and if I right click, I can click on compress. Now this is a zip file, and that's what you want to do with your files. So let's go back to our websites. Upload files, select files, and then I will select this zip file and click on open. All right, cool. So that's all done. I will insert the file URL. Now you can also select the download limit and when this expires. So when do you want this to expire? We can do it like 30 days or 100 days or whatever you want to do. You can also select a download limit. So if you don't want them to constantly download the product, you can select a download limit as well. Then on the right side, you'll go ahead and select an image for the product. So this will be something like, I don't know, I don't have any images for like the fake guru stuff, you know. Actually, this guy looks good. Yeah, here we go. There we go. That's good. And then you can select product tags, right? And you can make a new category for something like downloadable products, which makes more sense, right? Maybe something like ebook. And yeah, let's do that. So new category, this will be ebook. I don't know how many ebooks you're going to sell, but if you are going to sell a lot, then you might want to have a category. And once that's all done, you will click on publish. All right, so let's click on view the product. And there you go. So we have the ebook fake guru, and then you have some text, and then you have an image of the author, and then the category, and then they can add this ebook to the cart. My image is probably too big there. I should probably use a different specific image for this product. But that's an example of how you can create a downloadable product. So let's go ahead and move on to the next section of creating a virtual product. So again, a virtual product is just a product that is something virtual. So there's nothing they're really receiving here, and it'll be up to you to kind of contact them or provide the service or whatever you want to offer. This is very common for lawyers, for consulting fees, for SEO companies, for anything digital. And this is an example of a virtual product. So here I just put like a 15-minute phone call with this girl. Maybe she can talk about her, you know, she's a business consultant or something like that. So let's go ahead and make a virtual product, right? Over here, let's go over here to plus new and products. I think by now you guys are getting it, right? You guys are pros. So this will be 15 minutes phone call, right? And yeah, I don't need to put nothing there, right? For product data, simple. And now this is a virtual product. Now we are not selecting downloadable this time because we do not have anything for them to download. So that's pretty much it. You know, just put in a price, $200. Wait, yeah, 15-minute phone call, right? And then for the description, you would just say, you know, hey, this is for a virtual product, blah, 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 blah. And remember, guys, be as rich as you can. And what I mean by that is put as much content about your product as possible. Because again, remember, Google will pick this up. And if you have a lot of good relevant information, there's very good chances that your products will be displayed on Google. I also do have a Google Merchant Center tutorial, and I'll leave that in the description below of this video. I'll talk more about it later. But select a product image. In Google Merchant Center, it basically allows you to like upload your products to Google. So when people are searching for specific products, it actually kind of displays them on Google. I'm sure you guys have seen that, right? Typing in something like best dresses for girls or best computers to buy, those random products that you see. Yep, I have a video on that. So once you're all done, you'll click on publish. And now let's go ahead and view the products. All right, so we got a 15-minute phone call with this consultant, and we have some content about it, and there you go. We are all set. So that's an example of how you can create a virtual product for your e-commerce website. And lastly, let's create an affiliate product. Now, an affiliate product is a product that you recommend. So it's not necessarily a product that you have. However, I myself am an affiliate. So let's say, for example, I want to promote a specific WordPress theme. I can talk about the WordPress theme, put some description about the WordPress theme. And then if they go ahead and click on this and they purchase it on another website, you will then go ahead and make a commission. So that's how affiliate products work. Personally, I don't use affiliate products too much, but there are people who have affiliate stores, and yeah, they generate traffic and they make passive income. So let's go ahead and quickly make an affiliate product, which is pretty simple. So plus new and click on products. So this will be something like, I'll just do Blocksy, Blocksy theme. Let's just say, for example, I'm promoting Blocksy and I want people to, buy it so I can make a commission. So under product data, I'll select external affiliate products. Now, what is your affiliate link? So when you sign up for these programs, you get a specific link, right? And that would be your affiliate link. So my affiliate link for Blocksy is, it is darylwilson.com/Blocksy. And then what do you want the button to say here? So I'll just put like something like get discount. Maybe I have a 10% discount, which I do, but I'll just put discount. And then here under regular price, I'll just say it's $49. And that's it. Now, since this is an external/affiliate product, there is no shipping and there is no nothing to set up here. And then I'll just say this is the Blocksy theme. It's great for e-commerce websites. And then they can always go ahead and click on the link and purchase the product. And if they click on it, I make a commission. Congrats, awesome. And then I want to select a product image. And I actually took a screenshot of the Blocksy page. So under select files, I'll go ahead and find my Blocksy file. It's pretty huge, actually. You know, if you're using screenshots on the Mac, guys, try to optimize those because those files get really, really big. I'll select the product image, and that's it. And then I'll click on Publish. So now let's take a look at the Blocksy theme. I'll click on View Product, and it doesn't look that good. I probably should have optimized this image, but you guys get the point. So I just took a screenshot, obviously, but you would go ahead and put whatever product you're promoting right here. Blocksy theme, this is the Blocksy theme, and if I click on this, the users will be navigated to Blocksy, and then they'll see that this is an affiliate link. So if they purchase this through my link, I will get a commission. So awesome. So that's how you would make an affiliate product with WooCommerce. So now let's move on to the next step, and let's create some upsells, and let's also create some cross-sells. Now I'll click on Edit Product under the Simple Products. So when someone's actually clicking on this product or they add it to the cart, do I want to recommend other products? Sure, why not? Now, a good strategy, guys, is to recommend products that are accessories or go with it. You don't necessarily want to put products that compete with it because then that deters people from already purchasing the product. I've actually seen stores where they recommend the same product against theirs, and that doesn't make a lot of sense. And Amazon actually recommends like products that complement this product. So let's say for upsell. So remember, an upsell, we are recommending another product when we are currently viewing this product. So what other product do we want to recommend when someone is actually viewing the simple product? So I'll just select men's. Let's see, we got men's fashion bag, right? I'll just say I want to recommend the men's fashion bag. Now let's say, for example, someone adds this product to the cart and they actually go to the cart. I want to recommend a Blocksy theme at the cart, right? Or I want to recommend something at the cart. So for the cross-sell, I will recommend the Blocksy theme. Now again, this is just an example. So let's go ahead and update that and let's view this product. All right, so here's a simple product, right? Now you can see if the user scrolls down, it's going to see you may also like, and there it is, the men's fashion bag. So we're recommending other products when users are currently viewing this specific product. Now let's say, for example, you know what, guys, I'm gonna buy this product. You know, I'm wasting my cash. I'm gonna add this to the cart. Now let's go ahead and view the cart. I really like this theme. It looks so damn clean. I love it. So here I'll click on View Cart. You can also change this ugly yellow color. I don't like yellow, to be honest, but I think for like hiking and outdoor stuff, they use yellow a lot, but yeah, you can change all this stuff. Now here we have the product, and oh, look at that. We now have the Blocksy theme being recommended because they have added this to the cart, and Blocksy theme will be recommended as an upsell. So that's an example of upsells and cross-sells, and have to add them to your e-commerce website. So now let's move on to the next section and show you all how to customize your shop. I'll show you how to add a sidebar and also add in various widgets on your sidebar, like a filter by price and other various gadgets. So the first thing that we want to do is I want to go ahead and click on Customize. All right, cool. So on this left side right here, I first want to change this into something like dark mode. Now we have these various options right here. Now I will have another video that covers Blocksy and all the options a little bit later, but they do have some cool features like a website frame where you can add this cool website frame and you can kind of change the color to whatever style that you want. They also have like a scroll to top and other various options, but I'll be having another video to talk more about that. I want to focus more on the actual shop page. So if we scroll down right here, we can see WooCommerce. Now there are some general options for WooCommerce that allow you to do certain things, like you can change the sale badge from a square to a circle. You can also change it to a specific value. So for example, let's say you're offering 50% off, but you want to really label 50% off. You can actually select custom, and now the products will actually display a percentage instead of that boring, sale badge, Then here for the store notice, we can click on this and this will actually display a store notice. This is good for something like sales. So if you're having like a Black Friday deal or some sort of Valentine's Day sale, you can always put a banner here on the top or the bottom. You can also customize the colors and everything else in the design options right here. So this is where you can basically fully customize the colors of the sale badge, the out of stock badge, the star rating color. You can change the actual notice background color as well. So you can see here how we have this yellow, which is kind of ugly, kind of tacky. Maybe changing it to something like a black would be something a little bit more high end, you know, something like that. So these are all of the design options for WooCommerce that allow you to change pretty much all of these products. So let's go back here. Now we have product archives. Now product archives are actually referring to your actual product page. So we have two different options. We have style 1 and we also have style 2. And now you can see how these products look a little different. I do feel like this type 2 is a little bit more cleaner. Now we can also adjust the actual page title. Now with other WordPress themes, you usually do not have this option. Now you can also turn off the specific page title and then you will see that the page title is gone, right? It's gone. Now let's turn this on right now and I'll show you how to customize this. So if we click on this little arrow right here, now we can actually have different formats. So we can have the page title type 1, right? Or type 2. Now you can also adjust this image in the background. If you scroll down right here, you can change this custom image, or you can have the featured image of the actual product page. It doesn't really matter. I mean, either way it gets the job done. You can also add a cool parallax effect. You guys can see we have a parallax effect for the computer, for the tablet, and also for the phone. And these are just various options on how you can kind of make the page look different. Now you can also rearrange or completely hide the title. Now this text right here is actually coming from the specific page. So for example, if I go to my pages and click on all pages, you can see on the bottom right here, we have the take your adventure to the next level. So what Blocksy did here is they actually renamed the shop page to kind of introduce some sort of cool title like that. So instead of the boring shop page, you can have some sort of catching title that might kind of encourage people to actually purchase your products. And then on the title section, you can change the actual heading tag and you can actually design all these options right here on this design tab. And then again, you have design type 1 and type 2. I think this one's a little bit better, but you can go through these options and these specific options would customize the actual page title. Now, also you can decrease or you can increase the rows. So if you want only 3 columns and 2 rows, you can actually select the number of rows and columns on your shop page. And then at the bottom here, they will get this pagination where they can go ahead and scroll through other various pages. So I'll go ahead and change this back to, it's too much, 4 and 3. I think that works good. Something like that. So next we have the cards options. And with the cards options, you can hide or show specific elements on your product. So for example, let's say you want to get rid of the star rating. If I click on that, you'll see the star rating disappears. And you can also add in the product categories to be displayed on the product. So now you can see the categories are under the specific product. So that's what the cards options are in a nutshell. I'll go ahead and turn those on like that. I think that's a little bit better. I'll scroll down. Now we actually have the page elements. So let's say, for example, you want to take off this sorting right here. You can turn it on, that off, and you can kind of customize other options on the shop page. You can also add a specific sidebar. So right here under sidebar, I'll turn this on. You'll see that there's room for a specific sidebar. Now, we don't have anything on our widgets yet, but I'm just displaying how you can put the sidebar on the left side or on the right side. And I think it looks better actually with 3 if you're going to add the sidebar. So if you're having the shop page without a sidebar, I think 4 is good, but if it's with a sidebar, I think 3 is better because now the products are displayed a little bit more nicely, right? So that's how you guys can customize the specific shop page. So now that that's done, I'll go ahead and click on Publish. And if we scroll down, we have this right sidebar. So what I'll do here is I'll click on Publish. Now, there's a few ways on how you can do this. You can actually do it through the actual theme customizer. So let's say, for example, let's click on Right, and we're going to look for widgets. So widgets are essentially what we add to the actual sidebar to kind of give it some decor and everything else. So now that you guys understand how to design the shop page, now let's go ahead and add some widgets to our right sidebar to give it some life, to give it some options for our visitors. So to add widgets, you're going to scroll to the bottom of the theme customizer, and under core, you're going to see widgets. Now right here we have the WooCommerce sidebar, which is this specific sidebar right here. So we'll click on that and we'll add a widget. So what do you want to add? You know, we have a lot of different widgets we can add. We can add in a search bar, right? So I'll type in search. So we have product search. And there you go, search products. And you can even give it a specific title like, you know, need help, like that. And there you go, we have the need help. Now let's add in another widget. So under add a widgets, we will look for something like the filter by price. There's filter by attributes. There is a lot of widgets we can add to this. Filter products by rating. We can do that as well. So maybe people want to see like the best products. They can click on that and they can see the best rated products. That's up to you. I wouldn't do that because then people won't purchase low rated products, and you know, maybe people out there do want to buy them. So we have to offer everything. Now what's really cool here is we have recent viewed products. So let's say, for example, someone on your website clicks on a specific product, it'll actually remind them right here saying, hey man, hey, you actually you viewed these products. If you want to go ahead and purchase these, you know, click on them. Now we have too many right here. We have 10. So let's just display something like 3. I think 3 is enough to kind of give them an idea of, you know, hey, these are the products that you viewed. And then under the left side, or add a widgets, we can add in something else. So now if you want to add in something like a video, we can click on the video widget. If it's here somewhere, I think it's here. Ooh, actually social icons. Those are always good to have, you know. We can add in those little nice social icons, which is really, really cool. And then here you can kind of hide them. You can add in more for Pinterest if you're a girl. I know girls love Pinterest, so you can actually design everything from there or adjust everything from there. And then again, you can change the actual icon size and all of that cool stuff. And yeah, so you can also configure the URLs in the customizer. So that's how you can customize everything else. Instead of social icons, maybe this is like follow me, right? Or follow us. I'll close that. There it goes, follow us. And then you can add in something else like, you know, I don't know, like there's a lot of different things you can add here. And it's kind of up to you to kind of go through each and every one of these. Maybe a video, maybe you can put a YouTube video or something, you know, like, hey, check out our new demo of our new product. You can put the link there and then the video will be displayed right there. So now you can see we have this video here and the video will be displayed for them if they want to go ahead and, you know, view the actual video. So you guys can go ahead and add in all of these widgets here. There are a lot of different widgets that you can kind of add to your e-commerce websites. You can also add your Facebook like box as well and anything else that you want to add to your sidebar. So that's an example of how you can actually design this specific sidebar and add in different widgets for your e-commerce website. All right, so now that you guys understand how to design your shop page, you guys can also design your single product page as well. So under the WooCommerce options, under single product, you can click on this. And now you have some other options to design your actual product page. So for example, right here, we have the narrow width, which displays your products in a narrow width. And then they have this other narrow width, normal width, and then they have also a right sidebar. So if you want to add a sidebar over here on your products, you can go ahead and do that. And also add a left sidebar if you want to do that as well. We also have this box layout and also a wide layout. So now you can see how it's kind of boxed here within this actual, you know, within the frame. But I think that's a little too scrunched up, so I'll make that wide. And then we have other options where you can design the product gallery. You can change the thumbnail position. You can also change the size of the image as well. Now, when you click on one of these products, it opens up in a light box like this. You can actually disable that if you want. And that's really cool because a lot of themes by default don't have that option. Now, let's say, for example, we hover over it and it has this zoom effect, but you don't want that. You know, you can turn off the zoom effect on your products as well. Now, right here, we have product elements. So we have the product title, which is right here, and you can turn all these on and off, which is really, really cool. So let's say for, I don't know, whatever reason, you want to get rid of the product title. I don't know why, but maybe you want to get rid of the product title. You can turn off the product title and then it will not display. So you can kind of choose and pick what you want to display on your products. And then also we can design the add to cart. So you can actually change the actual style of this add to cart the width and also the design and all of these colors, which is really, really cool. So you can go ahead and customize everything on this product page, just giving you a lot of flexibility and control over your actual single product pages. So that's the single product in a nutshell. So now let's go ahead and go back to the checkout page. Now, we didn't really cover the checkout page, but on the checkout page, you can make certain fields required. For example, the company name, you can make that required, or you can actually completely hide it so it will no longer display because maybe it's just a regular person. Then you can also select your privacy policy page. And we'll talk more about the privacy policy and the terms and conditions, but all you would do is just make a new page and then you would assign those pages over there. And that would be your privacy policy and also your terms and conditions page. And they will have access to it right here. And you can also display the coupon form. Now that's totally optional because remember, you've already displayed the coupon form on the cart. But hey, if you want to enter it again, you can go ahead and enter it right there. So now that I've showed you guys everything about the shop page, let's move on to the next step and let's go ahead and create a terms and conditions and privacy policy for your e-commerce website. So I'll go ahead and get out of this. I'll click on publish. I do like our shop. I think it looks really, really clean so far. Now let's go ahead and make a new page and then we're going to assign it to the theme customizer. So over here under plus new, I'll click on page. Now I have these two websites in the description below of this video. These are free websites and these can actually create your terms and conditions and also your privacy policy. And you just enter in your company name, your website name, your URL, and this website will do all of the rest, and you can kind of tell them what you want and what you don't want. This is actually kind of helpful, guys, when you get chargebacks on your e-commerce websites. I know that firsthand because I've been charged back before, and it really, really sucks. So this will be like terms and conditions main. And here I will paste in my, my terms and conditions, click on publish and publish. And then after that, I will make the privacy policy page. So plus new page, right? And then this will be the privacy policy. So basically like what we keep from you and the information we store, like cookies and stuff like that. I think most people put cookies on browsers to do remarketing for marketing, So here I'll click on publish and publish. So now that we've actually created those pages, now we can actually go back to the theme customizer and we can assign it. And when someone goes to the checkout page, they will actually have to check the actual terms and conditions and privacy policy. So to add those to your website, go ahead and click on customize. And we'll scroll down to WooCommerce, just keep scrolling right there, WooCommerce, right? And then checkout page. And we want to go ahead and select the privacy policy page to privacy policy, right? You guys can see I've made quite a few, right? And then also we have the terms and conditions page and we selected that one right there. So now actually when you see that, you will see the order and they will have to check that they have agreed to the terms and conditions if you want to have a terms and conditions on your e-commerce website. So now that I showed you guys how to add a privacy policy and terms and conditions, let's move on to the next step and let's go ahead and configure the WooCommerce settings. All right, so let's move on to the next step and let's talk about the WooCommerce settings. And I'll also use my website to kind of give you guys a demonstration of how real live websites work. And I'll just go through some of those options with you. So first we'll go to here to our dashboard. Now here we have WooCommerce and you'll notice that we have a few options. So we have home, we have orders, customers, coupons, reports, settings, status, and extensions. Now, I believe coupons will eventually be right here under marketing. Now, this is a new update, 5.0, and it came out yesterday for me. So that's where they're going to put coupons in the future, and eventually they will retire the coupons from this specific option. So first, let's just click on home. Let's just go to the basics here. So the home section is more of it's more of just an area where you can see the actual stats of your website. You can see the sales, the orders, and also they have other new options. Now I'll be very honest, WooCommerce updates quite often. So if this screen changes in 3 months from now, the video is not outdated. It's just that they tend to really change a lot of things in their options. So here you guys can see this really annoying notice that remove the legacy coupon menu. So I'll just go ahead and remove it. So that's going to take out the coupons from the actual WooCommerce area, and now over here it's under marketing. So I just wanted to kind of demonstrate that. So first, let's go back to home. And again, home is like more like your dashboard where you can check everything out. Next, we have orders. Now, when someone actually purchases something, it'll be available in your orders. Now, this is my e-commerce website right here. You guys can see I have more than 41,000 orders. So I have quite a bit of orders here. And I mean, look at this, 2 minutes ago here. Maybe I'll refresh the page and make a sale right now. So 2 minutes ago was Josh. All right, that's it. So 2 minutes ago was, or 5 minutes ago was Josh. And then here we have Mike and all of these other people. And they're all purchasing digital downloadable products on my e-commerce store. And you guys can see I have more than I mean, this is a lot of orders. This is not even 4 hours. So of course I could charge for a lot of these products, but a lot of these are free. And I just give out these products away for free because I want to provide free tutorials. But anyways, so once you actually get an order, you'll get these orders right here. You can click on someone right here, like one of your customers. And then here we have the actual person's name. You have the email address, and if they put a shipping, it'll be available right here. You have the total that was paid. You can actually refund it right here by clicking on that. And then up here on the right side, you have other options. So you can email the invoice, you can resend the new order notification, and then you can regenerate download permissions. On the right side as well, you can put the order notes. So the order note status changed from pending to complete. And then you can add a note, and you can even note that to the customer if you want to do that. So I think the best way to go about this is when you make an order, just explore these options, get comfortable with them. But this overall is where you can manage all of your orders. And then again, you can always delete orders. You can delete customers. So for example, I'll click on back. Let's say, for example, I want to delete this order. I can click on that and then go to move to trash. Or I can change the status to processing, on hold, or completed as well. And yeah, so that's basically where your orders are all going to be. You can see the status is completed, and this was the date. We can also quick view it. So if you click on this little eye, it'll show the actual, the billing information and everything. So yeah, I mean, you guys can see I have quite a bit of sales on my e-commerce website. I should charge, I probably could make like $100,000 in a year, but I'll just give them out for free. Why the hell not? So anyways, going back there, we have the orders, and then we also have the customers. So all right, so I had to switch my domain because I didn't want to update WooCommerce on my other websites. So here is my actual customers on my website. So you'll see that we have the name, the username, the email, the orders, how much they've spent, and this is the average they have spent. So this is where you'll see all of your information about your specific customers. Now, one quick note, guys, is that when you are using WooCommerce and other plugins, you do not have to update. In fact, I recommend do not updating for a while, because when plugins first have an update, what happens is a lot of the times those plugins are not compatible with other plugins and your website will break. That is the #1 common mistake with beginners. So I would recommend not to update for a while. Give it a few weeks and let people have their, their bugs and glitches fixed out, because I guarantee it, if you're the first one to update, you will always have a problem with WooCommerce or something else on your website. So here is the customers, and then we also have the reports. Now this is WooCommerce 5.0. So this is the new one that just came out. So this is what you should be seeing. It looks like the WooCommerce reports will be retired pretty soon. So it looks like right here, they are going to retire this. It's really hard, guys, for me to make these videos all the time and then have WooCommerce change their minds about everything, because they're also replacing coupon code with this whole marketing thing. And I think they're gonna add in more things here. I'm not really sure why that is, but that's just an example of how you can see your customers, reports, and then also, again, your orders. And this is using 5.0. So this is the new version of WooCommerce as of, as of February 2021. And this is a major update, so you shouldn't see anything major come out for a while. So yeah, that's just a quick little walkthrough of the customers, the reports, and everything else for WooCommerce. So settings are basically where all the magic happens. This is where you're going to set your products, set your shipping, set your payments, set your tax, and also adjust your emails and also the accounts and privacy. However, we're gonna skip this really quick and keep going over here to status. Now there's a lot of various options over here that WooCommerce offers, and you'll have to just go through some of these and just, see what you want. However, there are some important ones that I do want to talk about. Like for example, the create default pages, create the WooCommerce default pages. So let's say, for example, something happened with your theme. You can click on create pages, and this will actually recreate all the pages, like the home page, the shop page, the my account, the cart, and the checkout. So it'll propagate and create all of the pages. So if something went wrong, this is where you can actually recreate the pages. Now below status, we have extensions, and WooCommerce does offer other various extensions. They are very expensive, and if you guys want to go that route, you can purchase some of their other extensions. But I do find that if you find third-party extensions, they're a lot cheaper than the official ones. Like, WooCommerce Bookings is $250. But I would probably use the Amelia Booking plugin for bookings. But that's just my, that's just my preference. So now that we talked about all these options, let's go back to the settings. So the WooCommerce settings is again where all the magic happens, and here you'll put in your address, you'll put in all of the general information. So here you have selling locations, and let's say, for example, you sell to specific countries and you don't want to accept other countries, right? So let's say, for example, I'm the United States, right? And I only want to sell to people in the United States. Well, I'll put United States. So sell to specific countries, United States only. Or you can sell to all countries except for, and then you can list those specific countries if you want to do that. So let's say here, let's give some shout outs here. So I'll put United States, we'll do Germany, and we'll also do Ghana, and we'll do Lithuania, right? Lithuania. And then we'll do one more, my Latin friends out there. I do have a Spanish channel, so we'll do Colombia as well. So there you go. So I'm selling to these specific countries, and that's it. So that's how you can set the countries. Shipping locations, you can ship to all countries, ship to specific countries, disable shipping, and shipping calculations. So I would just select the, ship to countries that you're currently selling to, and then the default customer location, which is their base address, or you can use geolocate as well. I would personally do shop base address, because then if you get a problem, you can just say, well, you told me to ship it there. And if you use the geolocate, it actually is very helpful, but I would just do the shop base address. Here, we're going to enable taxes and calculations. We also want to enable the use of coupon codes. And then here you can put the currency. You can change the currency position and of all these other options. I'm not really sure why they even offer that. It's kind of strange to put the dollar on the right side. It looks weird. So yeah, leave it like that. And then once you're done, you'll click on Save Changes. And I'm going to change this to Nevada. I have a place in Nevada, so I'm more of a Nevada guy. Here we go. I'm no longer a Californian. No longer. Nope. That place is full of crazy people. So next we have general, right? Or we did general, and now let's talk about products. So products are essentially where you can change your weight units. So I know Americans use pounds, but I think the rest of the world uses kilograms. So if you are, from the United States, you could put pounds, and then you can also put inches or yards. And if you are from Europe or Asia, you'd probably use meters, and you'd use kilos. Here you can also enable reviews and also enable product reviews as well. You can turn those on and off. Here I'll click on Save Changes. Then also we have inventory. So here again, you can adjust the stock management. Now you can actually change this for per product, or these are global settings. So instead of actually doing it for each specific product, you can manage the inventory on your entire website from right here. So if you don't want to even have the manage stock option available, you can just go ahead and take it off and save changes. I mean, it could be somewhat of a sales gimmick where you kind of say to everyone, well, we only got 5 left. You got to buy our product, So that is a good strategy on selling products. So here we have downloadable products, and here you can grant access to downloadable products after payments. And I think these options are pretty standard for people who are messing around with digital products. So I would leave all of these blank. I would not change this, not unless you know what you're doing. All right, so yeah, that's that. Save changes. Next, we have tax, and we're going to talk about tax in just a bit, so we're going to skip this. This is where you would calculate shipping, and again, we'll talk about shipping and tax and all that stuff in a little bit. And then payments. So these are where you can enable specific payments, and we will jump into payments in the very next section, but this is where you can add other payment methods. I'll also show you how to use credit cards. It's not available right now, so I'll show you how to do it with a free plugin. Here we have account and privacy. Now this is a very new feature, and what you can do actually is you can actually delete personal information from your website over a specific amount of time. That again is a new option that WooCommerce put in here. So for guest checkout, you can enable guest checkout. Now for the account creation, you can allow customers to create an account during checkout or on their My Account page. And then here you have the account erasure request, which will delete personal information orders on request. And then again, also remove access to downloads on request as well. This again, I really can't give advice on because I just can't give advice on it. So it's more for people who want to have privacy. You can go ahead and enable this, and then your customers will be allowed to delete their personal information. Here you have the privacy policy and the checkout privacy policy as well. However, with the Blocksy theme, we can already adjust this in the theme customizer. So there's not much to do here. And then again, this is the personal data retention of how long you will keep their personal information. All right, so once you're done with all these settings, you'll click on Save Changes. And then here we have emails, and I'll show you guys a really cool plugin on how to customize your email. So I'll be very honest, the emails that come with WooCommerce are very ugly and very bland, and I'll show you all how to make really nice, really beautiful emails for your e-commerce websites. And then you also have integration, which is more for devs and anything else. And then again, for advanced, again, this would be something like changing your cart page, your checkout page, and also your account page. So for example, if you want to have your account page on a different page, you can go ahead and select it here. Again, there might be instances where you do that, but WooCommerce already creates these pages for you. So I'm not really sure on why you'd want to do that anyways, but hey, the options are there if you want to do that. So what I'll do is I'll go down to the bottom and click on Save Changes. All right, so now that we talked about the WooCommerce settings, let's move on to the next step and let's talk about how to accept payments on your WordPress website. So the first thing that we're going to do is that we are going to install a free plugin that allows us to accept credit cards on our website. So over here under plugins, you'll click on Add New. And then for search plugins, we're going to type in Stripe. And this is the plugin that you'll need. It is the WooCommerce Stripe Payment Gateway. So here you'll click on Install Now. And then you'll click on Activate. All right, cool. Now, just a note, Stripe is an online merchant that allows you to accept credit cards and payments from anywhere around the world. They work in South America, parts of Europe, and also Asia as well. And it is the #1 most popular merchant center for accepting payments online, and it works perfect with WooCommerce. And the great part is signing up with Stripe is completely free. So that's also really good to note. So what we're going to do is that we're going to integrate Stripe with our WordPress websites. So now that we have the Stripe for WooCommerce, we need to go ahead and make an account. Now I already have an account with Stripe. So what you'll do over here is you'll actually go ahead and start now, and you'll go through the process of making an account with Stripe. Now here I'll go to my dashboard, and again, I already have an account with Stripe, so I'm going to go ahead and log in to my account, and I'll meet you in the dashboard. Now, making an account with Stripe is completely free, and it does not cost you anything, and it is by far the most easiest and convenient way to take payments on your e-commerce website. So go ahead and go through the process of making an account with Stripe, and once you're done, I'll meet you in the dashboard. So once you're done going through the process of making a Stripe account, this is actually your dashboard, and this is where you can view your sales, where you can see how much money you have in your account, your specific payout, and so on and so forth. Now, the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click on viewing test data. So you want to make sure that this is in test mode, because we're going to go ahead and run a transaction on our website just to make sure that it's connected with Stripe. Now, the first thing that you're going to do is under developers right here, you're going to click on API keys. Now, these are the keys that you need, and it's pretty simple. You just got to copy and paste everything and you're done. So first, I'll take this publishable key. I'll click on it. I'll go back over here. Now, we're going to select payments. We're going to turn on Stripe. Now, these are other Stripe merchants in various other countries. So yeah, you guys can check all those out, but the one that we want to focus on right here is Stripe. So turn this on and then click on Manage. So you want to enable this with Stripe, and for the title, you want to put credit card, and the description, you want to put pay with your credit card. The reason why you want to put that is because when someone actually tries to buy something on their credit card, it's just going to display credit card, and it's not going to display by Stripe, because we don't really care about Stripe, and we don't really want our customers to know who's taking our payments. So right here we have the test publishable key. So first I'll go ahead and paste the publishable key right here under test publishable key. And then under this secret key, I'll reveal that, copy that, and then I will paste that right there like that. Now there's one more thing we need to do is that we need to actually put in a test webhook secret. So going back to our, I guess you want to say portal or whatever you want to call it, we have webhooks right here and we're going to add an endpoint. So the endpoint URL is this URL right here. So just copy that, right? Make sure it's exact. Try not to get the space or something could go wrong. And then I'll paste it there. And for the description, this is optional. You don't have to put anything here if you don't want to. And for the events to send, you're going to select charge. So we just want to basically charge the credit cards. And here I'll click on add the endpoints. Once you add the endpoint, you'll get these signing secrets. So what I'll do is click on click to reveal. I will copy this and we're going to take this and we're going to put it right here. So go ahead and paste it in like that. And there you go. Now here for the statement descriptor, you want to put the name of your business. So, you know, when they get a purchase receipt, they're going to say, well, who's charging me? Well, I'll put I don't know, Daryl Wilson. And I want to charge this immediately. So if I have this unchecked, what'll happen is that we'll have to go ahead and manually approve every specific payment. And that's kind of a hassle. So make sure that's checked. We want to enable payment request buttons. This again is totally optional. You can leave that on or off. That's really up to you. Next, we have the payment request buttons. I like to leave this off. I just feel like that can be very annoying. So what that'll do is that'll actually display a quick pay on a lot of your products. And I just feel that it can be very annoying. So I always leave that unchecked. And yeah, that's my opinion, but you can leave that checked or unchecked, and then you can design the buttons if you want to do that. But I'm going to leave that unchecked and then click on Save Changes. And that's it. You guys are done. So now you guys can accept credit cards on your website as of right now. So right now it's in test mode. And if you want to take that off, you would uncheck it. And then you can actually go ahead and click on that. And these are your real life credentials. So I'll go ahead and walk you through that in a little bit. But let's go ahead now and set up PayPal on our website instead of just Stripe. So you want multiple payment merchants because sometimes people want a more convenient way of paying on your website and we have to adjust to everybody. So right here we have PayPal standard. So what I'll do is I'll click on this and I'll click on setup. So PayPal is very simple to get started. So you would just put the name of PayPal, right? And then you want to pay with credit card with PayPal. And then you just put the PayPal email. So my PayPal email is mrwilson@email.com. And that's it. And then just go ahead and scroll down. And then you'll click on Save Changes. So this is PayPal.com, and PayPal.com is free to register. It doesn't cost you guys anything whatsoever. So let's say, for example, you want to go ahead and make an account. What you'll do is go over here to login, and there's also the register. Now, unfortunately, PayPal is actually not available in Thailand, where I'm currently at right now. But what you'll do is you'll go through the process of making an account with PayPal. Now, I already have a PayPal account, so I'm going to go ahead and log into my PayPal account. So over here, I'll go to login, and I'll sign in. So this is my current PayPal balance, and you guys see I got some cash in here, and there is money in the account, and this shows money out. There's also notifications, and those show all of your transactions. So the email that you used to sign up with PayPal, you're going to take that same email, and what you're going to do is you're going to go to the WooCommerce settings and simply place it in there. So now if someone pays with PayPal, it'll go directly into my PayPal balance. And then from there, I can transfer the money to my bank account right away. So it's a very convenient process with PayPal. I mean, their stock is going up so much. I mean, I think they're almost at $300 a share. And it's like, geez, this whole what's it called? The coronavirus thing just made them blow up because everyone's now using PayPal to accept payments on their e-commerce websites. So yeah, once you're done with that, just click on the Save Changes and that's it. You can now accept PayPal on your website, and those users can use their PayPal account or they can use a credit card. Now there is one last option that I promised all of you guys, and that was the Bitcoin. Now I do have another video, it's about 10 minutes long, and it'll allow users to pay with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all sorts of coins on your e-commerce website. Now I didn't want to put it in this video because I already have another video for that, but you guys can see here that users can select with Bitcoin cryptocurrency, and we use Coinbase, and Coinbase is by far the most popular payment merchant for accepting Bitcoin. So if you do want to accept Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency on your website, I highly recommend watching this video, and I will put this video in the description below. You're welcome. All right, so now that that's all set up, let's go ahead now and run a quick test transaction. All right, so let's go to my shop page right here, and I'll add this to the cart. I will view the cart. Here I can adjust the number of quantities. I'll just put, I'll buy 5 of these, and I'll update the cart. And now my total is 125. I will click on proceed to checkout. Then right here, you'll see under the your order, we can pay with PayPal or we can pay with credit card. Now test mode is currently enabled, so I'll go ahead and fill this out really quick, and I'll put in the credit card. All right, so for my credit card, I'll put in my secret credit card. This is actually a fake credit card, guys. We're just testing out the connection. So, oh wait, that's silly me. So the year has to be actually like, there we go. 1, 2, 3. And then we can actually save this for payment, future purchases and stuff like that. And then once you're all done, you'll click on I have read, because remember we set that up in the theme customizer, and then I'll click on place order. So congratulations, you guys just made a sale. So now it says, thank you, your order has been received. They have the order number, the date, they have their email, and then all of the information will be displayed right here. Now also the user and you will get an email notifying you of a new order. So you can see we got a new order. There's the billing address, congratulations on the sale, and so on and so forth. So that's exactly how the process works. It's very automated. And remember, your customer will get a purchase receipt, and you will also get an email notifying you of a new sale. So congrats. And now if we go back to our Stripe account, you guys will see that the money is available in our Stripe account. So yeah, congratulations, we made some money. So we have all of the information right here. Now this is all, Merry Christmas land money. It's not real money. So if you guys are ready to accept real money on your website using Stripe, you'll do the same exact process, but you'll just go ahead and check off this viewing test data. So now you'll go to developers, and you'll do the same exact way of what we did before of setting up your test information. So here I'll click on API keys, right? I'll walk you through this, publishable key, and I'll go back to our website. Now right here, we're going to disable test mode, and then we're going to do the same thing here. So I will paste my publishable key right there. I'll go back and I will put in my secret key, and I'll paste that right there. Next, we're going to put in the webhook secret. So right here, we'll go ahead and go to webhooks. I will add an endpoint, and I'll put in the URL. So the same exact process of what we did before. I will paste it in there like that. This is totally optional. And for the events to send, we will select charge. And I'll click on add an endpoint. And now right here under the signing secrets, I will click to reveal. I'll copy that, and I will simply place that right there. And we are all set, and we are all ready to now accept real money on our website when we hit save changes. So congratulations, you guys can now accept payments on your WordPress website. If there's anything that you else wants to talk about, or if there's questions about payments, feel free to put them in the comments below. I do get quite a bit of comments and questions about other payment gateways like 2checkout.com. Now, if you guys are in the Middle East, or if you guys are in India, you guys can use 2checkout.com. 2checkout.com is probably one of the most widely used global payment gateways, and it works with pretty much the entire world. So it works with all of the Middle East, all of Africa, and all the countries near Africa. It works in South America, Asia, and also United States. So it works for tons of different countries. So if you are watching this video and your country was not listed for Stripe, 2checkout again is one of the most popular ones out there, and it works perfect for WooCommerce. So now let's talk about tax. Now everyone's favorite topic, right? So to actually enable tax, what you'll first do is over here, you'll actually check enable taxes, and this will actually create the tab of tax. A lot of people tell me, well, Daryl, this tutorial's outdated. I don't see that specific tab. It's because the option is there. You have to just check it. Now we're going to install a plugin. Now this plugin's incredible. It's going to automate the taxes and the shipping for us on our website, making things a lot easier. So over here under plugins, you'll go to add new. And under search plugins, you'll type in WooCommerce tax. And this is the plugin that we're gonna need with 1 million active installs with like so-so reviews, right? You can see some people were happy and some people were not happy about it. But right here, you'll click on install now. So right here, it says install Jetpack and connect. So click on install Jetpack and connect. So you will have to make a free account. It doesn't cost you anything at all. So go ahead and go through the process of making a free account. Now I already have an account, so it's going to log me in and return me back to my website. Now, Jetpack also offers other features. So over here under Jetpack, you'll click on dashboard. And it does offer other features, like they have some like, I don't know, the site settings. They have like all these different like, protects against brute force protections. It also records your visitors, and they have other options for performance and speed and other very interesting options they have. But yeah, you can go ahead and check those out on your own free time. But let's go back over here to WooCommerce and click on settings. Now what we're going to do is click on tax. Voila, look at that. We have an option for automated taxes. How cool is that? So what this is going to do is that this is going to enable the taxes. So I will click on enable automated taxes, scroll down and click on save changes. So the great part about automated taxes is that it's now going to go ahead and automate the tax based off where you are from. So everything's automated. Your taxes are all set and all ready to go. Now, let's just say, for example, Daryl, you know what? I don't want to have automated taxes, and that's fine. That's okay. So what I'll do here is I will disable automated taxes and click on save changes. Now, depending on what state you're from, there are some differences between origin-based and destination. But I'll go ahead and leave these articles in the description below of this video. So let's say, for example, you're in California, right? So you would set a tax rate for something like 7.25 to people who are in California. Now, there are some states that you have to charge tax based off where you are actually shipping from versus states where you're actually shipping to. So for example, so these states right here, you would charge sales tax based off where your business is located. So that means if you're in California, you would charge this specific tax rate for all of your purchases or all of your sales because you are in California and that is the sales tax. However, there are some states where you would have to actually charge tax based off where your customers are from. I know that can get very crazy. So let's say, for example, you're in Florida. So if you're in Florida, you would have to charge sales tax for all 50 states. So I will leave this article for those of you who want to set up your taxes by yourself, if you want to go ahead and apply that. However, let's say you're based in California and you want to apply a lower tax rate based off what you're taxed. I'm not sure why you'd want to do that, but I'll just go ahead and just give you a quick example. So here I'll click on insert row. Now the country code. So right now this would be United States, right? So US. The state code, which would be CA, right? Now, depending on where you're from, you guys can use this Taxjar, and these are actually the states of the codes. So for example, Nevada is NV, right? And Arizona is AZ. So you can manually go ahead and set each specific state if you want to do that. So let's say, for example, I'll just leave the state code. Now, you can actually give a specific tax rate for a specific post code in the specific state if you want to do that, and also the state as well. However, I'm just going to say that my tax rate is 7.25, and I will go ahead and say, well, do we tax on top of shipping? So what I'll do here is click on California, and I will see if we have to charge tax on top of shipping. So for California in general, shipping is not taxable. So I got this again from Taxjar.com. So I'm going to uncheck this because we are not going to charge tax on the shipping. And once that's done, I'll click on Save Changes. Now there are also reduced rates as well, and this is the same thing as standard. So what you can do is you can create reduced rates. So for example, I'm gonna get a little complicated here, but there are specific regions in California that actually have a lower tax rate. Like for example here, we can see that the sales tax in Oxnard, Ventura is a little bit lower. So the sales tax there is a little lower. So if you are based in something like Kern County, you would want to select a reduced rate for Kern County, right? So this is why, guys, just do automated taxes. I'm just gonna go ahead and just lean at that because it's so much easier. And then we don't have any zero tax rates in California. Like, what are you, stupid? Like, so that's just how the taxes work and how you can set specific tax rates based off where you are from, or you can also select reduced rates based off of specific regions in that specific state. Isn't America crazy? I bet you guys from Europe are watching this like, geez, that is just insane. It is, you know, every state's like its own country, and it's really hard to know every state's laws and how everything works. So in a nutshell, guys, that's tax, and that's tax explained, and that's how you would set up automated taxes on your website. My biggest advice, guys, just go with the automated tax. Make your life a lot easier. You know, they've actually integrated all of these states in there, so I don't really feel like setting up your own tax would be beneficial. So I'm going to go ahead and enable automated taxes. I'm going with that. I'm taking the ticket, you know, I'm taking the ticket and I'm checking out. So now that I've showed you guys how to set up your taxes, now let's go ahead and go on to the next section where we're going to talk about shipping. So now let's go ahead and set up our shipping zones for our e-commerce website. So it's pretty simple, right? The first thing we'll do is click on add a shipping zone. And this is the zone name. So this will be for United States, right? USA. And then for the zone regions, we have Africa, Ghana, we have, what is all these countries? Lithuania, look at that, Lithuania came up second from Germany, oof. And then here I'll just select United States, right? Now you can also select specific states on your shipping zones if you want to do that. But for this, I'm just gonna say United States just to give you a quick example. So right now I'll just click on add a shipping method. Now for the United States, what are we going to charge? Are we going to charge a flat rate? Are we going to charge free shipping or local pickup? So I'll just select a flat rate. And then we're gonna charge for our flat rate. So over here under edits, what is the flat rate? Well, the flat rate is going to be $7. And this is not taxable. Now, again, you can refer to Taxjar.com to see if your specific shipping is supposed to be taxable. I believe some states there is a tax on shipping, which is just crazy, but hey, that's America. So the cost for shipping is $7, and I'll click on Save Changes. All right, now let's add a second shipping method. So let's go ahead and push the limits here. So I'll click on add a shipping method. Now what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna select free shipping and click on add a shipping method. Next, I'll click on edits. Now free shipping requires what? Well, free shipping requires a shipping coupon, which we will talk about later, a minimum order amount, or a coupon, and then something crazy, a minimum order and a coupon, but I'm just going to select a minimum order amount of something like $50. So what that means, if the user spends at least $50 on our website, then they will get free shipping. All right, so I'll go ahead and click on Save Changes. All right, so now we have our shipping method set up, and if we click on Shipping Zones, we can now see we have USA in there. Now we can add in a second shipping zone, right? So here under add a shipping zone, we can add in another country, or we can add in specific states as well if you want to do that. So for example, we'll put Nevada. We love Nevada. And for the zone regions, I'll put in Nevada, and I'll add a shipping method. So people in Nevada are gonna be charged free shipping because they're cool. So that's it. So now you can see how this will actually integrate pretty well with our shipping zone. So I'll go ahead and leave this. So now what I'm saying is that people in the United States will all be charged a flat rate, but people in Nevada will be charged free shipping because they're cool and everyone else sucks. Now you can also go ahead and select a shipping zone for any country that you want as well. So let's go ahead and add one more shipping zone. Let's give a shout out here. Who haven't given a shout out here to, we'll do Mexico. We'll do Mexico. So now we're going to select the, not New Mexico. We're gonna do Mexico here. Mexico. Uh-oh, do they don't have Mexico on here? Do they not have Mexico on here? South America? Oh, I don't think so. Interesting, interesting. So what I'll do here is I'll go ahead and select something else. Sorry, Mexico. I don't know why you guys aren't on here. That's interesting, but I'll leave this in the video. I won't take it out. But I'll go ahead and put, I don't know. What should we put here? We'll put, is it South America? I think it has to be on here. You know, we have Colombia, right? So there we go, South America. So we'll just put South America, all right? You guys still get the shout out. And then for South America, I will add a flat rate of something like $10 because, you know, it might be more expensive to ship products to Mexico, right? So let's just put $10 and click on Save Changes. All right, cool. So let's go back to shipping zones. And awesome. So now we have our shipping rate set up for Mexico and then special for Nevada and then United States. So now let's go ahead and go to shipping options. So here are just some general shipping options which you can enable and disable. These are strictly up to you. I'm not really going to go through this because again, this is just preference. So once that's done, let's go ahead and click on WooCommerce shipping. So since we installed the plugin, you guys can actually print out shipping labels right from your house and you won't have to go to the post office. So you can just go ahead and say, well, this is just a, a letter or a label and whatever else. You can add your credit card. Now I'm not going to go through all of these options. You can add your packaging here, but this is for a whole nother video on how to, add in your boxes and dimensions because I don't know what you're trying to ship. So I'm just leaving that out there. Now here I'll click on Save Changes. All right, and let's do one more option, which is shipping classes. Now, for those of you who have advanced shipping rates, I will talk more about that in just a bit. Don't worry, I did not forget about you. I'm Daddy. I know everything about WooCommerce and everything else, so do not worry about other things. I will talk all about WooCommerce and all of the shipping rates. So right here we have add shipping class, right? So let's go ahead and first add a shipping class. So this will be something like premium. For the slug, we'll put premium and then premium. And I will add the shipping class. All right, so now we have the shipping class of premium, and I will click on Save Shipping Classes. So now that we have this premium shipping class, what we can do is we can assign specific products to this shipping class. So let's go ahead now and add a product to the shipping class. So over here under Products, I'll click on All Products, and we are going to assign a product here. We'll just assign this number 1, right? Let's see if I can do it from here. Can I do it from here under Quick Edit? Yeah, right here, shipping class. I'll put that as premium and click on update. So now this product is within the shipping class of the premium shipping. So now that we've assigned a product to our shipping class, let's go ahead and actually create one. So over here under WooCommerce, we'll go to settings. Stay with me guys. This is probably one of the most confusing things for beginners, but it makes a lot of sense. So essentially what you're doing is you're creating categories for shipping. So here I'll click on shipping. Let's say, for example, I want to create a new shipping zone. So I'll just give you a good fresh example. I'll add a new shipping zone, right? And this is going to be in the United States. So this is also in the United States, right? And I'll put United States. I don't know why this thing keeps coming up. It's weird. I don't know. It's just weird stuff that happens. So United States, right? Now I want to add a shipping method and I want to select flat rates. All right. So here I'll click on edit. Now you guys will notice that we have these shipping class costs. So here we can actually have premium shipping class costs. So we can actually set specific rates for this specific class of shipping. Now this is where things can get a little tricky. So there is another documentation by WooCommerce and they give you some examples. Now they use also a quantity and also a percent, which is a fee. So let's say, for example, we have this example right here. So we're going to charge $10 plus we're going to charge $2 for every item in the cart. So what that means is if I go ahead and place this right here, this shipping rate will charge the customer $10 automatically and also $2 for every specific item in the cart. So that's how you can get a little bit more creative. Now there's also this other one here where I'll just give you another example. I'll go ahead and copy this and we will paste this in here as well. Paste it like that. So this again is saying shipping will cost $20 plus there is a 10% fee and the minimum fee is going to be for 4 items. So I'm sorry, for $4. So you can see here a base shipping cost of $20 plus 10% of the order and it has to be at least $4. So you guys can see you guys can get very creative here or you can do something like this. Let's just keep it simple here. Let's just say, you know what, we're going to charge you $20 for the shipping and 10% of whatever the products cost in the cart. Now that can be good for something like refrigerators. If you are doing something very large, that would be something where you can cover the cost of shipping. Now I realize people watching this video might all have different needs for shipping, and there is a plugin that is called the Advanced Table Rate Shipping, or they changed the name. It used to be Advanced, now it's just Table Rate Shipping. They want to try to simplify things. But what this plugin does, it gives you a very dynamic shipping options where you can ship based off the number of the items in the cart, off the weight, off the percent, and there is a lot you can do with this plugin. I do have a 1-hour video and it's a complete tutorial on how to use this plugin and I will leave that in the description below of this video. But this plugin will definitely help you if you have a specific weight or if your site is very complicated with shipping. This plugin, what was that? Look at that. This plugin should be able to take care of all of your needs for shipping. So in a nutshell, that is how the shipping classes work and how you can actually group products for this specific shipping class cost. Oof, that is a tongue twister. But I'll just click on Save Changes, and that's it. So I can now assign products to this specific tax shipping class or shipping class. So that's just an example of how you can use shipping classes and how you can assign specific products for special shipping classes, because you might have products in your store that weigh a lot more. So just to give you a practical example, I'll go ahead and just go over here to my my shop. So let's say, for example, I'm selling these backpacks right here, but then on one product, I'm selling a bowling ball. You know, the bowling ball is obviously going to be more shipping than the actual backpack. So that's where you might want to use the advanced shipping classes so that you can actually categorize specific products for shipping classes. All right. So I hope that all made sense, guys. If you guys have any questions about that, feel free to let me know in the comments below. But with that said, let's go ahead and move on to the next section. So next, let's go ahead and talk about how to make coupon codes for your e-commerce website. So making coupon codes is really simple, guys. It's actually the easiest thing to do. So just go ahead and scroll down under marketing and click on coupons. And we're going to create our first coupon. Yes, congratulations. It's exciting, you know. So let's go ahead and give a coupon name. This will be like Daryl, right? Wait, whoa. What is that? What is that? All right, so Daryl. Now, what is the discount? Now we can give a percentage, which is like a 10% off, or I can give a fixed dollar amount or a fixed product discount. So this is only good for a specific product, and this is good for the cart. Now, if you do select this option, you will need to select a specific product on the actual other tabs. But I think most of you guys will just use percentage discount and percentage cart discount. So remember, this is a dollar amount and a percentage amount. So let's just do 50%, right? Now, will this coupon code also give free shipping? If you do want to apply free shipping, check there. Now, when does this coupon code expire? Well, it's only good for 7 days. That's it. That's all they get. Now let's talk about the usage restriction. So is there a minimum spend amount? And I'll put, let's see, $50, right? Maximum spend, I'll put 500. You know, if they spend more than 500, you know, that's too much of a discount, and you know, no, that's not going to work. Now, if you selected the actual specific product, you can actually put those products here. Now, also what you can do is, before we do that, so we have individual use only, right? So this cannot stack with other coupons, right? Yes, I don't want it to stack with other coupons. Now, exclude sale items. So if an item is already on sale in your store, this will exclude those specific items. That's actually a really helpful option. Now, let's say, for example, you don't want to have specific products on sale. So I'll just say, you know what? You know how Gucci and Apple never, ever give discounts, which is really frustrating? Here we go. We have, what's my bag here? There we go. Okay, there we go, this one. So I'll just say this specific bag will not be available for the sale. Now you can also exclude entire categories. So I'll just say, you know what? All the casuals are not going to be available for this specific coupon. So sad, right? But that's just an example of what you can, you know, do. And then you have allowed emails, and then we have usage limits. So how many times can this coupon code be used? I'll just say 500. So the limit usage per how many items. So applying to how many items in the cart. Well, I'll just say something like 5. Now, how many times can the specific user, not the actual amount of coupons, but each user can use this code? I'll just say 1 time, because I think that's fair. You know, once you use the coupon, that's it. You know, that's all you get, right? Or I don't know. That's up to you. That's your decision. But yeah, so here I'll put Daryl gives 50% off to remind myself, and I'll click on publish. All right, so now let's go ahead and test out our coupon code. All right, so let's go shopping on my store. Here we go. We got shop. Let's go ahead and just add something to the cart. You know, out of these 3 bags, let me know which one you guys like. I think I like this one the best. It has that black with that nice wood color to it. And these look like, I don't know, it looks like a homeless guy would have it. You know, it's like not my style here. So I'll add this one to the cart. And then I'll click on view the cart. All right, so let's go ahead and scroll down. So I actually have 3 of these. Oh well, that's fine. Now also here, notice how we have the free shipping, because remember guys, this is over $100. So now you can see how everything's kind of working together. Everyone's coming into place. So what was that, 135 divided by 50? It's gonna be what, 67.50 or something like that, or 72.50? Here we go, let's find out. I'll enter the coupon code Daryl, click on apply coupon code. And oh my gosh, 67.50. Woof. Geez, I am really that smart. That was a total like assumption, but now you'll see how the price is cut in half to 67.50. So that's how you can apply coupon codes on your websites. Feel free to put them on Facebook, and for you ladies out there, you can put them on Instagram saying, oh, you know, our store is on sale, and then you can lead them to your store and give them an exclusive discount for Instagram users only, or I don't know, for beautiful girls only, whatever is the girls do on Instagram. So that's just an example of how you can add coupon codes to your websites, how you can set restrictions and everything else. So that is all about coupons. Let's go ahead and move on to the next section. So these are your default emails, and let's be honest, they look terrible. And actually someone bought this on my demo website from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Wow, interesting. I had no idea, but this is actually a new custom order from my Flotsam tutorial, and that's a live e-commerce website. Now these emails are pretty bland, pretty ugly, and there's no way to customize these emails without using a plugin. Now there is a free plugin that you guys can use. So over here, go to plugins and click on add new. Over here, you're going to type in WooCommerce email customizer. Now this is the plugin that you'll need right here. It's called Yay Mail. Now this is a newer plugin and it's incredible. So go ahead and click on install now and activate. This is the only drag and drop builder that allows you to actually customize your email with a drag and drop builder. And it looks very similar to Elementor, and I really do like it. So over here under, where is it? WooCommerce, we have email customizer. And this is it. So now you guys can see how now we can customize every part of this by changing the background color, the title color. We can even change the font, and we can even move these around. I mean, this is really, really cool. So you guys can see this is a very fluid builder. I really do like it. Now you guys can also add things to this. So let's say, for example, you want to add in something like text right here. And then in there, we can also add in social icons. And then we can add in something else like a, I don't know, you can put in 2 columns here. And then from there, you can add in maybe like an image in those 2. All right, hold on, there we go. And then there we go, we'll add in another one. So you guys can see that this is very similar to Elementor. And all you need to do now is just simply drag and drop the elements. And these are also your WooCommerce elements. So for example, your building address, your order item download, and all of these items. So you can actually customize everything here by changing like the background color to black. Here you can add in the logo, and you guys can again use this drag and drop builder to actually build your emails and make them look really, really nice instead of this ugly default. And we can actually change this font here. So let's change it to something like, I don't know, Arial Black? No, that's too much. Georgia? Yeah, it's not really me. Comic Sans. All right, Comic Sans is friendly. All right, we'll keep it at that. And let's say I want to get rid of this. I'll just remove this. And also I'll go ahead and delete this one as well, or delete this whole section. Yes, there we go. So yeah, you guys can use this to customize your emails. I just really want to point this out because these are very overlooked, and a lot of people are not aware of this plugin, but it's a new plugin. It's really, really good, and it's completely free. So once you're done with that, you'll click on Save Settings, and then you can go ahead and use this as your new order form. Also here under the Settings tab, you guys can enable this for specific other templates as well. So you guys can actually customize all of the other templates for your email. Here under Email Settings, you can change the background color, the text link color, the General tab. Now I'm not gonna go through all of these. I'll probably make another video on this plugin because I gotta be honest, it's really, really good. I really do like it. So I'll be making another video on it, and maybe we'll even have some cool templates which we can add. So that's always nice. So in a nutshell, guys, that's how you can create really beautiful emails, and not the ones by default, because these ones are just really bland and boring, but you can use that free plugin to create just beautiful emails for your e-commerce website. All right, in this section, I wanted to show you guys quickly how you guys can design your My Account and also the cart page. Now, you guys might have noticed that when you guys go to your cart page or something like that, how you guys can't really edit it, and actually at the top, it'll just say edit page. Now, you can see how my page says edit with Elementor, and maybe yours doesn't. So let me show you all how to fix this. So you'll go to your dashboard for your account and also your My Account page. You go to pages and you'll find your pages. So mine is under the cart page. So what you'll first do is you'll click on edit. And I don't know why this works the way it works. It's just how it works. You'll click on edit. And then once you do that, you'll see edit with Elementor here at the top. So you'll see it like this. And when you click on edit with Elementor, now you can actually design it using Elementor. Now there's also a few other things you can do besides adding it or using Elementor. You can actually influence the fonts and the actual typography of the WooCommerce shortcode. So for example, here is my shortcode. Now you might need to click on it to get it, to display, and it might propagate, and there you go. So now it displays. So now you can go ahead and, drag in elements. Like for example, I can drag in this text element and I can add in, I don't know, a button or something like that. I can build the page as normal using the actual page builder by just dragging in elements. However, I cannot drag in these specific elements because these are done with the actual shortcode. Now let me go ahead and talk about how you guys can actually change the actual typography and the fonts of this. So you'll see this pencil icon that controls the actual shortcode. You'll go ahead over here and click on style, and then you'll see typography. So I'll click on the pencil icon, and for the family, I can now go ahead and change the specific font of the actual cart. So this is just ways on how you can customize it just a little bit more. This would be something for like a cookie website or something like that. It's a kind of a friendly font. You can always design and customize this as well using the actual Blocksy theme customizer. So you can add a background to this, and you can also change this font using the actual Blocksy theme customizer. So I just want to go ahead and just, explain to you how you guys can change the fonts. I think you can actually change the actual, I think you can change the size of the fonts as well. Yeah, you can get a little crazy there. So you guys can see there's a lot you can do here. And yeah, so that's a one way on how you guys can customize this. Also for your specific My Account page. So you guys might have noticed that when you go to your account page, there's just this shortcode. Now again, you'll have to go to the back end, click on the page, and then you'll see edit with Elementor. So I'll go ahead and click on edit with Elementor. All right, so here is my account, and you might have to click on this to kind of get everything to propagate. WooCommerce is weird like that, and there we go. And then from here, I can go ahead and click on style, and then I can go ahead and change the typography. Now, these right here are done with the specific WordPress theme. So you can change this specific color using the actual WordPress theme. However, if you want to change the actual fonts, you can use these, you can use this. So you guys can see how the font's changing, and you can also change the size of it. Can we? Yeah, it looks like we can only change the actual, this specific font. Maybe in the future, they might allow us to change every single thing, but I think everything is well sized. So this is where you can go ahead and change the actual font, and maybe we can make it bold, yeah? Okay, so that only bolds. So that's all we get, guys. That's all we get, but that's still good enough. You guys can still change the typography and also the size of this specific font. So I just wanted to cover that because I did promise you guys I'd show you guys how to do that in the beginning of the video. So that's how you guys would customize the My Account and also the cart page. So I am going to miss you guys, and this is going to be our last section together. Now, I'll be talking about how to display specific product categories on your menu and also specific other pages as well. I'll also be talking about my other videos that you guys can use to kind of further your e-commerce store to make sure you guys make as much money as possible. So first, let's talk about how you guys can display specific product categories on specific pages. So first, let's go ahead and go to our dashboard. Now let's first say, you know what, I want to add specific product categories to my menu. Now, if I go over here to appearance and go to menu, you guys might notice that on the left side, there's really no categories for product categories. And that's just because WordPress has hidden it by default. I know, those mean guys. On the top right, you're going to see screen options. And these are actually what you want to display. So we have products, we have product categories, and also product tags as well. So what this will allow you to do is that this will actually allow you to display specific product categories and also specific products on your menu. So you guys can see here how we've actually put in these simple products right here. But let's say, for example, I want to put the casual on my menu, or something like that. I can go ahead and apply the casual products on my menu and also the travel, and I'll add those to the menu. And I'll just rearrange these, right? And you can also put specific products as well. And here I'll click on Save Menu. All right, so now let's go ahead and take a look at our website. And now you'll see we have casual. So if I click on casual, only the products that are within this specific category will be displayed right here. So that's just an example of how you can display specific categories on specific pages. Now, let's say, for example, you want a little bit more control because you can't really edit this page at all. And maybe you want to make a custom page where you can use Elementor, right? So over here under Plus New, click on Page. Now, this is just a creative example, and people ask me about how they can really push the limits here. So I'll just do something like the bag page and click on Publish and Publish. Now I'll click on Edit with Elementor. And what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to upload a template really quickly. All right, cool. So this is my page that I uploaded. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to go ahead and take this text editor and I'll just drag it below that. Then I'll go ahead and take this text and I'll place in a shortcode right here. All right, so this is actually my website, my free template that I have on my website. You guys can download it for free. But what I'll do here is under the widgets, I'll take the shortcode and I'll place it. Whoa. What are you doing? There we go. And then what I'll do here is I want to go ahead and display a specific category. Now, WooCommerce actually has shortcodes for specific categories. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to paste this in there. And for the category, I want to go ahead and put casual. Remember, so for this specific website, casual is actually a specific category. So I'll just go ahead and put casual. Now you would go ahead and place your specific product category there. And now you can see that all the products within this specific category will be listed on this page. So right here, I'll click on Updates. So now you guys can see that I have this specific page for only a specific product category. So you guys can use these shortcodes here and virtually place categories on any part of your website. Now I realize some of you might not be using Elementor. You might be using Gutenberg, Brizy, Divi, or Elementor. So you guys can use those shortcodes and that way you can display specific products on specific different pages. It doesn't necessarily have to be the WooCommerce pages. You can create your own page and then add the shortcodes anywhere you want. Now, as a parting gift, you guys might want to check out my other videos. So you guys can actually use this other video and you guys can actually upload all your products to the Google Merchant Center, having a more automated process. I also have this video on Bitcoin, how to accept Bitcoin on your e-commerce website. I also do have a tutorial on the Flatsum theme where I just really make this beautiful e-commerce website, and you can tell that with more than, it'll be 500,000 views and these like ratios, you can see people really did like this video. Now this e-commerce website was created by the Flatsum theme, and I do also have another one that was created by Elementor, and I just created this, and as you guys can see, people really did like it, that many comments, and people just really found this tutorial really helpful. So it just depends on what kind of builder that you want to use, but I have videos on several page builders, and I'll be making a new one very soon on Brizy. So be sure to check that out. But guys, I hope your website turned out really good. I hope this video helped you out. I really did my best to include everything and to make sure this was a fully complete WooCommerce tutorial. I wish you guys the best of luck. I truly do. If you guys have any questions for me, feel free to let me know in the comments below. And until then, I'll see you guys later. All right, guys. Well, if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to put them in the comments below. I'll do my best to get to all of them, but you know how it is. I get a lot of comments. I do also have other various tutorials on WooCommerce, like the Google Merchant Center and other various e-commerce tutorials on different page builders. So feel free to go ahead and check those out. And again, thanks for watching this video, and I hope it helped. My name is Daryl Wilson, and I'll see all of you party people in the next video, guys. Take care.